I think on some level, they absolutely identify with each other. They oddly have many things in common. One being the most important person for both of them, which is my father, and her greatest love. And so there's just so much, there's so much energy between them, good, bad, horrible, ugly. I mean, I think that plays out in the scenes, and it's so much fun to get to play that opposite each other, because, well, Madeline's wonderful and brilliant, but there's just a lot to play, and that's because of you, because you've created these complex characters, and I think that's
There's this really cool scene coming up between you two. I believe it's in this episode, right? When you bring the engagement present over and ask her to hold on to it. And there's some.
Last episode.
Oh, never mind. Was that sick? Was it?
It was.
God. Well, I love that scene, and I love at the end of it.
I love it how so many people corrected you.
I know. Thank you. I love that scene because, you know, you go in there and you're just a little bit, you're more open, you're more injured than we see you in front of Emily, really, ever. Your son this is your worst nightmare. And you like that it's her worst nightmare, but it's also becoming one of yours because you love Daniel in a certain way. Well, you don't, not a Jack way, but in a Daniel way.
We also start to see a bit of, oh, sorry.
I'm sorry.
No, you go.
So I talk too much.
Please go. No, I like it when you talk.
So, I think what I was trying to say is that what was fun about this sincere scene that felt, I mean, it had a back and forth, and you did all this wonderful, wicked stuff, and you came with a little bit more of your heart on your sleeve, but also a bit of a threat. And then you tag it with this, well, or whatever you learned in juvie might just come in handy. Really? And it's so rotten. So I love that. And you just give a look like, oh, I hate her.
What Emily does is really clever whenever she's with Daniel. Because, okay, look, there's this Oedipal thing happening that we can't really acknowledge because it's ABC, but...
You also can't ignore.
I can't ignore, right, that's part of it. But Emily will do things, she's so clever, where she'll like give Daniel the extra kiss like in front of me to kind of twist the knife, you know? And I just want to kick her ass around the room. That's the thing. But it's just so funny. Yeah.
We have a good time.
So Emily, on your side, these two will never get along, will they?
What's that?
This is the mother-in-law from hell for you, isn't it?
Oh, from hell. Oh, absolutely. But I think my character takes a lot of pleasure in making Victoria's life miserable. So yeah, I definitely try to find those moments where, you know, I hold his hand just a little longer, or, you know, and I think we have this very bizarre competition for Daniel, but we're coming from very different places with it. So poor Josh Bowman over there having to be stuck in the middle of like tug of war, you know. But it's a lot of fun to play. Those scenes are some of my favorites. They're just because there's so much going on, and yet we're all smiling. And
Not me.
Good.
So Josh, who do you think Daniel would choose in that battle?
Such a mommy's boy.
Well, he is a mama's boy, to be fair. But I think things are going to change, so I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to things changing a bit. This show's always changing, like the whole time, and I think that I'm definitely looking forward to some sort of darker turns, you know. So we'll see. Can't spill too much, can we? Anyway, I just want to say thanks to everyone to come today and like take the Sunday off.
Thank you.
But seriously, we'll appreciate you being here, and it's nice.
Thank you. Yeah.
So Emily, how do you keep other Emily likable when she's committing, you know, horrible crimes in the name of revenge? How is that a challenge for you as an actor?
Well, that was initially when I read the pilot. That was my biggest fear, was that she wouldn't be likable, or you know, that people wouldn't continue to root for her. But you know, we've seen it done before in shows like Dexter, which is one of my favorite shows, and I'm a big so good. Michael Thiel does it brilliantly, and I think at the core of it, it's first of all, you know, seeing what she's been through. It's so important to go back in time and see what this family put this little girl through. and to sort of to see that part of it. But I think also it's you know, in maintaining a sort of moral code within the character, which she has, and even though she's doing these horrendous things, there is a sense of integrity about her that I certainly try to always bring to her, and you know, and I think also, you know, Madeline said it best in the beginning and was sort of criticized for it, but you know, she was proved to be right, that, you know, people want to see the takedown of the rich right now, and it's a really kind of appealing part of this story, and we get to do that. My character gets to do that. So it's really, I mean, I think that people relate to that on some level as well.
But you're rich too, so how do you?
Right.
I know,
Not as rich.
yeah, not as.
But everything's.
But it's, you know.
All right, it's both of you in a padded cell with your bank statement. Right.